the curtains start to close, tracing all the beauty that a quiet highway knows. Sunlight hits the dashboard with a warm and amber glow, watching how the colors make the busy world slow. Every single mile is a story left behind, looking for the treasures that I always hope to find. Amber lights are shining in the quiet afternoon, bringing back the memories we buried in the dune. Finding all the strength inside to start another day, washing every shadow and the heavy doubts away. Fences line the valley where the wild clover grows. Listen to the river as it elegantly flows. Years have made me stronger than the girl I used to be, standing in the wind and feeling absolutely free. Every single mile is a story left behind, looking for the treasures that I always hope to find. Amber lights are shining in the quiet afternoon, bringing back the memories we buried in the dune. Finding all the strength inside to start another day, washing every shadow and the heavy doubts away. Sometimes we are running from the things we cannot change, looking at the map and finding everything is strange. But the road is calling and the engine starts to hum, welcoming the beauty of the seasons yet to come. Amber lights are shining in the quiet afternoon, bringing back the memories we buried in the dune. Finding all the strength inside to start another day, washing every shadow and the heavy doubts away. Crashing waves are singing to the silent sandy shore, bringing back the stories of the days that went before. Walkways of the boardwalk are so empty and so wide, watching how the water is controlled by the tide. Every little rhythm has a pattern of its own, even when the summer has successfully flown. Walking down the boulevard under the evening sky, watching how the seagulls are beginning to fly high. No more looking backward at the things we couldn't keep, finding all the comfort while the ocean is asleep. Benches along the water are looking weathered and gray, holding all the secrets of the people who would stay. I have spent my lifetime by the motion of the sea, learning how the water has set my spirit free. Every little rhythm has a pattern of its own, even when the sun beginning to fly high. No more looking backward at the things we couldn't keep, finding all the comfort while the ocean is asleep. Seasons always turn and then the crowds begin to fade, leaving just the memories of the promises we made. But the tide is steady and the air is very clean, living in the beauty of the space that lies between. Walking down the boulevard under the evening sky, watching how the seagulls are beginning to fly high. No more looking backward at the things we couldn't keep, finding all the comfort while the ocean is asleep. Salt is in the air and there is music on the breeze, rustling the leaves of all the giant palm trees. Driving with the radio turned up to the max, watching how the ocean waves are starting to relax. Every little melody is telling me to stay, guiding all my footsteps as I make my own way. Listening to the station on the dusty coastline road, lightening the weight of such a heavy, tired load. Feeling all the rhythm of a simple summer song, knowing that the journey isn't taking very long. Sandy beaches stretching to the distant amber bay, watching how the seagulls slowly drift and fly away. I can feel the history of 30 years or more, walking down the pathways of this familiar shore. Every little melody is telling me to stay, guiding all my footsteps as I make my own way. Listening to the station on the dusty coastline road, lightening the weight of such Yellowed paper whispers of a time so long ago, underneath the rafters where the quiet breezes blow. Boxes full of memories are piled on the floor, opening the lock upon a long forgotten door. Every written word is like an echo in the dark, waiting for a sudden wind to blow upon the spark. Reading through the letters from a different point of view, seeing how the old days are beginning to renew. No more feeling heavy from the things we left behind, blessing all the pieces of the peace I had to find. Ink is slowly fading on the stationery blue, showing all the promises we thought were always true. We were only children playing games inside the park, unaware of shadows that would gather in the dark. Every written word is like an echo in the dark, waiting for a sudden wind to blow upon the spark. Reading through the letters from a different point of view, seeing how the old days are beginning to renew. No more feeling heavy from the things we left behind, blessing all the pieces of the peace I had to find. Time has been a healer of the wounds we couldn't see, setting all the captives of the heavy history free. Now the attic window lets the morning sun shine in, ready for a chapter that is ready to begin. Reading through the letters from a different point of view, seeing how the old days are beginning to renew. No more feeling heavy from the things we left behind, blessing all the pieces of the peace I had to find. Raindrops paint the pavement in a neon shade of gray. Headlights cut the darkness as they slowly drift away. Memories are dancing on the wet and empty street, walking through the shadows where our stories used to meet. Yesterday is pulling at the edges of my sleeve, but there is a brand new rhythm that I choose to believe. Standing in the clearing with my arms open wide, no more hiding secrets from the rising morning tide. Stepping out of darkness to reclaim the golden light, finding all the power is a brand new rhythm that I choose to believe. Standing in the clearing with my arms open wide. No more hiding secrets from the rising morning tide. Stepping out of darkness to reclaim the golden night. Finding all the power in the warm and steady light. Time can be a river, running deep and running cold, turning all the stories into something bright and bold. Letting go of silver just to find the solid gold. Standing in the wisdom of a heart that is uncontrolled. Standing in the clearing with my arms open wide. No more hiding secrets from the rising morning tide. Stepping out of darkness to reclaim the golden night. Finding all the power in the warm and steady light. Midnight whispers through the open screen door on the porch, holding on to dreams like an old forgotten torch. Tired pavement cooling down after the summer heat, listening to the steady drums of my own heartbeat. Looking at the dashboard with a steady, quiet hand, ready for a journey that I finally understand. Blowing through the valley with the window rolled down, leaving all the worries of a sleepy little town. Finding out that freedom is a simple daily choice. Singing to the night with a clear and steady voice. Flashes of the city lights are fading in the blue. Every single avenue is opening anew. No more looking backward at the things I could not save. Riding on the motion of a brand new tidal wave. Looking at the dashboard with a steady, quiet hand, ready for a journey that I finally understand. Flowing through the valley with the window rolled down, leaving all the worries of the sleepy little town. Finding out that freedom is a simple daily choice. Singing to the night with a clear and steady voice. Silver lines are cutting through the darkness up ahead. Thinking of the words that we should have never said. But the past is heavy and the road is wide and clean. Living in the space that lies directly alley with the window rolled down, leaving all the worries of a sleepy little town. Finding out that freedom is a simple daily choice, singing to the night with a clear and steady voice. Dust is settling softly on the letters in the drawer, wondering if we could ever be what we were before. Glass upon the table holds a memory of spring, when we didn't worry what the changing days would bring. But the hearth is burning bright, keeping out the shadows of a long and lonely night. Heavy glasses holding down the pages of our youth. We don't need a witness when we finally face the truth. Lifting up the burden of the things we used to say, letting all the paperweight promises drift away. Time has been a teacher with a stern and quiet grace, smoothing out the wrinkles of a familiar face. Every little battle made me who I am today, learning how to listen when there's nothing left to say. Now the air is colder, but the hearth is burning bright, keeping out the shadows of a long and lonely night. Heavy glasses holding down the pages of our youth. We don't need a witness when we finally face the truth. Lifting up the burden of the things we used to say, letting all the paperweight promises drift away. Every written line was a promise in the dark, waiting for a memory to strike a sudden spark. But the ink is fading and the pages must turn over, walking on the hillside through the sweet and wild clover. Heavy glasses holding down the pages of our youth. We don't need a witness when we finally face the truth. Lifting up the burden of the things we used to say, letting all the paperweight promises drift away. Steam is rising slowly from the ceramic on the stand, holding all the warmth inside the palm of my hand. Rain is beating gently on the window pane tonight. Everything is quiet in the soft yellow light. Every single moment has a beauty of its own. Even when you find yourself completely alone, chasing down the echoes of a conversation past, knowing that the sweetest things are never made to last. But there is a comfort in the silence that we share, breathing in the rhythm of the cool autumn air. Books upon the shelf are looking worn and very old, holding all the secrets that the centuries have told. I have found my peace inside the middle of the page, finding all the wisdom that belongs to every age. Every single moment has a beauty of its own. Even when you find yourself completely alone, chasing down the echoes of a conversation past, knowing that the sweetest things are never made to last. But there is a comfort in the silence that we share, breathing in the rhythm of the cool autumn air. Yesterday was busy with 1,000 different schemes, chasing after shadows and some temporary dreams. But the coffee's warm and there is music in the hall, watching how the shadows gracefully begin to fall, chasing down the echoes of a conversation past, knowing that the sweetest things are never made to last. But there is a comfort in the silence that we share, breathing in the rhythm of the cool autumn air. Walking past the theater where the marquee lights are dim, thinking of a story that was written on a whim. Faces in the black and white are smiling so serene, living out their lives upon a giant velvet screen. But the real world is waiting when the lights begin to rise. No more looking backward through a valley of disguise, leaving all the magic of the silver screen behind, looking for the honesty that is so hard to find. Every single scene was just a beautiful mirage, painting over sorrow with a clever collage. People come and go inside this heavy, crowded room, just a beautiful mirage, painting over sorrow with a clever collage. Let the music swell and let the violins play on. We will still be standing when the fantasy is gone. With a stronger heart and with a clearer state of mind, leaving all the fabricated memories behind, leaving all the magic of the silver screen behind, looking for the honesty that is so hard to find. Every single scene was just a beautiful mirage, painting over sorrow with a clever collage. Boiling water bubbles in the kitchen downstairs, chasing out the silence of the morning and its cares. Warmth is spreading slowly through the cozy little room as the winter garden starts to lose its icy gloom. Every little detail is a comfort to my soul, putting all the broken pieces back into a whole. Listen to the music of a quiet morning start, healing all the corners of a tired, heavy heart. No more running after things that I can never keep, finding all the blessings while the world is still asleep. Sunlight starts to filter through the dusty window pane, showing all the patterns of the lately fallen rain. I can feel the rhythm of a brand new day begin, letting all the beauty of the morning enter in. Every little detail is a comfort to my soul, putting all the broken pieces back into a whole. Listen to the music of a quiet morning start, healing all the corners of a tired, heavy heart. No more running after things that I can never keep, finding all the blessings while the world is still asleep. Life is made of moments that are very small and sweet, like the gentle rhythm of the people on the street. We don't need a stadium to sing our little song, just a quiet corner where we know that we belong. Listen to the music of a quiet morning star, healing blessings while the world is still asleep. Sitting in the pocket of my favorite winter coat, looking at the letters of a scribbled little note. Ticket from a concert that we went to in the fall. Funny how a paper can contain so much of all. Music was our shelter from the cold and heavy rain, healing every little bit of weariness and pain. Holding on to tokens of the days we used to share, breathing in the memory of cold October air, knowing that the melody is playing in my mind, leaving all the sorrow of the yesterday behind. Crowds have long departed and the stage is very dark, but the music left a very deep and lasting mark. I can still remember how the bass began to rise, looking at the beauty of the stormy autumn skies. Music was our shelter from the cold and heavy rain, healing every little bit of weariness and pain. Holding on to tokens of the days we used to share, breathing in the memory of cold October air, knowing that the melody is playing in my mind, leaving all the sorrow of the yesterday behind. Years can change the lyrics, but the tempo stays the same. We don't need to worry about the glory or the fame, just a simple rhythm that can keep us moving on, long after the singers and the instruments are gone. Holding on to tokens of the days we used to share, breathing in the memory of cold October air, knowing that the melody is playing in my mind, leaving all the sorrow of the yesterday behind. Fog is rolling slowly o'er the silent harbor bay, watching how the giant ships are drifting far away. Lighthouses are blinking in the quiet evening air, sending out a signal to the people everywhere. Tides are always turning in the middle of the night, guiding all the the sailors with a steady, quiet light, watching harbor lights as they begin to disappear, knowing that the future is becoming very clear. No more holding on to what the ocean took away, standing on the shoreline at the ending of the day. Anchors hold the vessels in the deep and quiet blue. Every single journey is a chance to start anew. I have spent my lifetime searching for a steady ground, thankful for the harbor that my weary heart has found. Tides are always turning in the middle of the night, guiding all the sailors with a steady, quiet light, watching harbor lights as they begin to disappear, knowing that the future is becoming very clear. No more holding on to what the ocean took away, standing on the shoreline at the ending of the day. Seas can be so rough when the winter storms begin, testing all the timbers of the ship we travel in. But the wood is seasoned and the sails are very strong, ready for the water where we both have belonged. Watching harbor lights as they begin to disappear, knowing that the future is becoming very clear. No more holding on to what the ocean took away, standing on the shoreline at the ending of the day. Static on the radio before the music plays, bringing back the memory of golden summer days. Cassette is spinning slowly in the deck upon the wall. Funny how the simple things can make us feel so tall. Every single track is like a journey through the years, melting all the worries and the old forgotten fears. Listen to the melody before it fades away, finding all the words we were too afraid to say, pressing on the getting dusty and so old. Every little story is a treasure to behold. Every single track is like a journey through the years, melting all the worries and the old forgotten fears. Listen to the melody before it fades away, finding all the words we were too afraid to say, pressing on the button just to hear it all again, knowing that the music is a very faithful friend. Time can never erase the sound of a familiar voice, making us remember that we always have a choice to sing along with passion or to listen in the dark, letting every harmony leave a lasting mark. Listen to the melody before it fades away, finding all the words we were too afraid to say, pressing on the button just to hear it all again, knowing that the music is a very faithful friend. High above the highway, where the quiet swallows fly, telephone wires cut across the summer sky, sending all the whispers of 1,000 different miles, carrying the laughter and the long forgotten smiles. Every single message is a thread inside the loom, bringing back the color of a garden in its bloom. Listen to the humming of the wires in the wind, thinking of the places where our stories first begin. Distance cannot silence all the words we need to share, sending out our voices on the warm and quiet air. Signals travel quickly through the copper and the light, crossing all the valleys in the middle of the night. I can feel the connection of the spirits far away, bringing me the comfort at the ending of the day. Every single message is a thread inside the loom, bringing back the color of a garden in its bloom. Listen to the humming of the wires in the wind, thinking of the places where our stories first begin. Distance cannot silence all the words we need to share, sending out our voices on the warm and quiet air. Sometimes we are silent when we have so much to say, letting all the moments slowly slip and drift away. But the line is open and the dial starts to turn, ready for the lessons that we both have had to learn. Listen to the humming of the wires in the wind, thinking of the places where our stories first begin. Distance cannot silence all the words we need to share, sending out our voices on the warm and quiet air. Faded square of paper in the palm of my hand, showing all the places that we plan to understand. Colors are too bright and the edges are so frayed, like the old guitars that we passionately played. Every single picture is a moment frozen tight, keeping out the darkness of the cold and heavy night. Looking at the shadows in the old Polaroid frame, knowing that the years have played a very different game. But the smile is honest and the eyes are very bright, standing in the beauty of the warm and steady light. Dusty albums sitting on the shelf inside the hall, holding all the winters and the summers of us all. I can see the changes in the mirror on the wall, knowing that the spirit is still standing very tall. Every single picture is a moment frozen tight, keeping out the darkness of the cold and heavy night. Looking at the shadows in the old Polaroid frame, knowing that the years have played a very different game. But the smile is honest and the eyes are very bright, standing in the beauty of the warm and steady light. Time can take the color from the paper and the ink, but it cannot change the way we feel and how we think. Memories are treasures that are locked inside the mind, leaving all the sorrow of the yesterday behind. Looking at the shadows in the old Polaroid frame, knowing that the years have played a very different game. But the smile is honest and the eyes are very bright, standing in the beauty of the warm and steady light. Cracks inside the pavement hold a tiny yellow flower, growing up so bravely in the middle of the hour. Cities of the concrete cannot stop the wild green, pushing through the spaces of the busy daily scene. Every little blossom is a sign of something strong, is never left alone. Buildings reach so high into the quiet summer air, watching how the people are hurrying everywhere. I have found my harbor in the middle of the crowd, singing out my story very clear and very loud. Every little blossom is a sign of something strong, showing us the places where we both have always belonged. Finding out a meadow in the middle of the street, walking with the rhythm of the busy city beat. No more feeling heavy from the walls of gray and stone, knowing that the spirit is never left alone. Nature always finds a way to open up the ground, bringing back the beauty that we thought could not be found, with a stronger purpose and a clearer state of mind, leaving all the worries of the city far behind. Finding out a meadow in the middle of the street, walking with the rhythm of the busy city beat. No more feeling heavy from the walls of gray and stone, knowing that the spirit is never left alone. Standing on the corner where the street lamp casts a glow, watching how the traffic has begun to slowly flow. Rain is beating gently on the umbrella in my hand, listening to the music of a quiet evening band. Every little droplet is a note upon the page, playing out the drama of a very different stage. Standing in the spotlight of a dusty yellow light, finding all the comfort in the middle of the night. No more feeling worried about the things I cannot see, stepping out of shadows and feeling very free. Windows of the shops are looking dark and very still, casting quiet shadows on the harbor and the hill. I have learned to value all the quiet hours of night, waiting for the beauty of the rising morning light. Every little droplet is a note upon the page, playing out the drama of a very different stage. Standing in the spotlight of a dusty yellow light, finding all the comfort in the middle of the night. No more feeling worried about the things I cannot see, ticking of the clock upon the mantle in the hall, casting quiet shadows on the wallpaper and wall. Every little second is a step into the new, showing us the patterns of the things we need to do. Every single minute has a beauty of its own. Even when you find yourself completely alone, listen to the rhythm of a quiet clockwork heart, knowing that the future is a very beautiful art. No more holding backward to the ticking of the past, finding all the treasures that are always made to last. Gears are turning slowly in the brass and in the gold, holding all the stories that have never yet been told. I have found my balance in the middle of the swing, ready for the blessings that the changing days will bring. Every single minute has a beauty of its own. Even when you find yourself completely alone, listen to the rhythm of a quiet clockwork heart, knowing that the future is a very beautiful art. No more holding backward to the ticking of the past, finding all the treasures that are always made to last. Time can be a mystery that we can never solve, watching how the seasons and the heavy years revolve. But the gears are steady and the spring is very strong, ready for the rhythm of our own familiar song. Listen to the rhythm of a quiet clockwork heart, knowing that the future is a very beautiful art. No more holding backward to the ticking of the past, finding all the treasures that are always made to last. Spinning on the turntable, a record from the past, playing out the harmonies that always seem to last. Dusty sleeve of paper holds a picture of the band, showing all the glory of a legendary land. Every little scratch is like a story on the track, bringing all the beauty of the golden age back, singing with the rhythm of a dusty vinyl groove, feeling how the music makes our heavy spirits move. No more looking backward at the things we left behind, makes our heavy spirits move. No more looking backward at the things we left behind, blessing all the pieces of the peace I had to find. Songs can last forever when they come from deep within, showing us the places where our journeys first begin. With a stronger purpose and a clearer state of mind, leaving all the sorrow of the yesterday behind. Singing with the rhythm of a dusty vinyl groove, feeling how the music makes our heavy spirits move. No more looking backward at the things we left behind, blessing all the pieces of the peace I had to find. Waking to the sunshine in a different kind of room, watching how the garden is beginning to bloom. Clocks are turned ahead into the beauty of the spring, wondering what treasures all the longer days will bring. Every single season has a promise to fulfill, standing on the summit of a high and quiet hill, living in the sunlight of a brand new afternoon, knowing that the summer will be coming very soon. No more feeling heavy from the winter with a spirit bright and bold. Hours are expanding as the evening starts to grow, watching how the shadows are beginning to slow. I have found my rhythm in the middle of the day, letting all the worries of the morning drift away. Single season has a promise to fulfill, standing on the summit of a high and quiet hill, living in the sunlight of a brand new afternoon, knowing that the summer will be coming very soon. No more feeling heavy from the winter with a spirit bright and bold. Time can be a puzzle that we try to rearrange, looking at the calendar and finding everything is strange. But the sun is warm and there is music in the air, welcoming the beauty of the seasons everywhere. Living in the sunlight of a brand new afternoon, knowing that the summer will be coming with a spirit bright and bold.